All right, athletes, we are going to get to work today. We got a lot to do. We got some fun exercises. We got some new things. I put my hat on backwards, which means I mean business. All right, so as we always start HLC, let me scroll through. Do we have any new folks? We got one or so. All right, so we will start with what I call sock walks. Today, I'm actually wearing socks. My shoes are starting to smell. I had to dial it back a little bit, so I apologize, but they're black. All right, so HLC starts every single time with what I call a sock walk. So we do 4 different exercises, 4 different movements on our feet. You watch me, I will guide you through it. Don't sweat. We'll start on our tippy toes. On those tippy toes, you can't see my feet. I'm gonna have to take off my socks. That's not fair to you. On my tippy toes, I walk forward for 10 steps. On those tippy toes, we'll walk backwards for the same 10 steps. Athletes, we're going to now turn to the side. So staying on those tippy toes, we're going to walk what's called lateral on those tippy toes. And then we'll walk back on the tippy toes. A lot of words, tippy toes today. All right, from here, we're under our heels, toes towards the nose. I walk on the heels. You might not have a nice flat surface, or you might not have a soft surface. If you do and you need to take breaks, please do. Once you get forward, we go backwards. Once you've gone all the way back, you're going to turn to the side. Same thing. We're going to add in our lateral today. So now we're on a lateral just on your heels. Spending more time in different planes of motion is extremely important. Now we head back. Awesome possum. From here, we're going to go heel to toe, heel to tippy toe. Roll through your foot, heel to toe. Heel to toe. So we work all the way through. I want to get at least 10 steps in. Once you've got those 10 steps, it's time to walk on the outside of our feet. Roll those feet to the outside. We walk forward for 10 steps, backwards for 10 steps. Turn to the side. We got lateral, 10 steps. And then we got other way lateral for the same 10 steps. Once you've got all 4 of those done, it's your cue to toss back on your socks or shoes. I'm going to put everything back on so I don't make my shoes any more smelly. Socks go on, shoes go on. Make sure they're tied tight. From here, make sure you have some water. Make sure you take a peek around your house. Make sure you're in a safe environment. Nothing that can break, burn, start around you. We want to make sure we're always super safe. All right, from here, we're going to end up in a half kneeling position. So that's going to be 1 knee down, 1 knee up. My hands are going to go overhead like touchdown. You're going to lean to the right, keeping your knee in the same place. And then you're going to lean to the left. You're going to feel a good stretch on that outside hand. So you'll feel it all down here. You might feel it in your back, your upper back, big lean. That's 1. We're just going to try to get lean on both sides 5 different times. We often spend a lot of time going forward and backward. It's really good to spend more times in different, what's called planes of motion. It's important. Nice. Oh yeah, good stretch. I got 1 more. I'm trying to reach as far as I can to my right and to my left. From here, let me do a quick little camera adjust. From here, we're in what I call half kneeling runners. So I know I'm wearing black shoes on black mat. I'm going to take my right foot. I'm going to move it out just a little bit. So I call this a 45-degree angle. Now I'm going to take my knee and I'm going to lean forward and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to take that same foot. I'm going to go to 180 degrees or just at this nice right angle. I'm going to lean all the way forward and then come back. Good. We'll do that again. What I forgot was the front one. Front foot in front, lean forward, 45 degrees, lean forward, 180 degrees. Good. Once you've done 2 on your right side, we'll go 2 on our left. Same thing, leaning forward, right? The goal is to keep our heel on the ground, our toe on the ground. Only go as far as your knee lets you go. Don't allow things to lift up. Forward. over. You're going to feel this in that groin. Back and front, forward, over, forward. Oh, and then last but not least, we got to go back to that right side. We're doing 3 on each side. Last week we only did 2. This week we're doing 3. Moving over, lean to the right, lean. Oh, athletes, I'm sore today. All right, lean forward, diagonal, and all the way out. Feel like a good little stretch. All right, from here, we're into what I call high knees into a stork position, high knees into a catch. So how this is gonna work, we've done this before, right? We did our jump to our stick. We've done the other way to our stick. We've done long jumps. We've done our fast moving lateral jumps. We've done all those. So it's time to kind of ramp that up a little bit and how hard and how complex we're doing. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna go 4 high knees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, stick. And then we'll go on the other side. So then I'll start with my right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, stick with the other side. So what I want you to do is when you stick that landing like we're running, if my right knee is up, my left hand is up as well. I'm losing my balance. I'm getting old. My left hand is up. Okay. I don't want the right knee up and the right hand. That's not running position. When you run, you're running here, not here. Okay. So your high knees, high knees, high knees, stick. High knees, high knees, high knees, stick. High knees, high knees, high knees, stick. If you need to do it slow to get your bearings going, just do high, nice steps. And then someone says pause and you pause. And nice steps, pause. Okay. So I'll give you some time. Try to get at least 4 or 5 different occasions. Try to go 4 high knees, 5 high knees, 6. Try to go for a little bit of time. Maybe mom says pause and you pause. Right? So things like that. We're athletes. Okay. So I'll just get going here. You do it a year. So I'm going. Pause. Going. Pause. Pause. Move. We're just working on moving, keeping that knee up on those pauses, kind of like you're running. Once you've done a few, catch your breath, get some water, take a second, breathe, breathe, breathe. All right. Who do we got today? Small group today. We got to tell more friends. We need more shares on social media. We got to get HLC back to what it was. At some point we had 23. Today we only have 11. That's 5 less people than last week.
We had 13.
Yeah, but 2 of them are Coach Max and Janet. So 11 or 13 minus 2 is 11. So we only have 11 today, but that's okay.
But we
Numbers, we're not chasing numbers. We're chasing experiences. What, Andrea?
Last time we had a big group.
We had 16 last time. I track all you guys because we got to know who's showing up the most. We got to know who gets t-shirts. We got to know how we can make things cooler.
18 last time.
Oh, 18. I got to change my stats. Statistical purposes. All right, athletes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 different exercises, common exercises, good exercises, important exercises for building structure, building speed, building strength. Okay, that's the most important thing is I want to make things fun, effective, inclusive, and fun. 2 funs. So first one, last week we did our 1.5 lunge body weight work. Today we're going to add in 2 legs. So it's going to be called a bilateral body weight squat. We're going to go down all the way, up halfway, back down, stand up. That's 1. So we're incorporating the same 10 reps. We're also making in a little bit more movement. So let me show you before you guys dive into things. Let me just make sure I clear my screen so I can see all you knuckleheads. All right. So from here, a body weight, 1.5 body weight squat. We know our setup, feet under the hips, eyes, hands forward. You're going to squat all the way down. You're going to come up just halfway. You're going to go all the way back down, and then you're going to stand all the way back up. That was a deep squat. If deep squatting isn't for you, I'm okay with a little bit of a squat, up halfway, back down, stand up. That is also okay. Okay. If you're sitting on a chair and you can stand up, you're able to stand. You lift your butt off the chair, you come down and barely touch this chair, and then you stand back up again. So those are 3 different options. You pick one of them. We got 10 reps. Athletes, here we go. I'm standing nice and tall. You see me from a side view. My hands are in front of me. I'm squatting down like a normal squat like we work on every week. I come up just halfway. I go all the way back down, and then I stand back up for 1. 9 more. Down, up halfway, down, stand back up for 2. Down, up halfway, down, stand up for 3. Down, up halfway, down, stand up 4. So we're just adding in a little bit more time under tension as we make things harder here in HLC. All the way down, stand back up 6. All the way down, up halfway, all the way down, stand back up 7. 8. 9. Up halfway, down, and 10. My knees are creaking. Oi, I'm getting old. All right, athletes, from here, we have 10 push-ups. You guys can do it on the floor. Brett, I know you got the vest on, so you do it on the floor. If push-ups aren't your thing and you can't do it on the floor, you can't get to 10 reps, I want you to elevate your surface, bench, couch, chair, any way. I have a barbell right here. So what you could see me do is I'll put my hands on that barbell. I'll push down. I'll push back up. Okay, we just got 10 reps there. All right, no tempo, no nothing, no anything. Here we go, 10 reps, ready? Let's rep it out. 1, 2, feel free to make it harder. Feel free to make it easier. As long as your ears, hip, and ankles are in a straight line, you're push-upping down. Ah, nice. Remember, those elbows travel like an arrow to the back of your head. They shouldn't point at your ears. You should point at the back of your head. Awesome. Once you've done your 10 push-ups, we're on 15 jumping jacks. 15 jumping jacks. Ready? Whenever you're ready, you owe me 15 jumping jacks. I'm just going to do my 15. We're strong, independent athletes here. I'm not holding hands. After your 10 push-ups, you're at 15 jumping jacks. Yeah, nice. Good work. Once you've done your 15 jumping jacks, we give Janet a round of applause for all the screen shares. But we're into our single leg glute bridges. For those that remember, this is week 4 of this. Foot gets planted down, left foot, right foot up to 90. What you're gonna do is push through that foot on the ground. You're gonna squeeze and you're gonna lift. We're gonna do 8 of these. 2, last week we did 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 2 more to make 8. Squeeze that butt. And 8. Once you've done 8, we switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. Once you've done 8, we're staying down. We got 20 mountain climbers. For those who aren't familiar with the mountain climbers, we could do mountain climbers 2 different ways. You could do it on the floor. That is an option. Or if the floor isn't for you, just imagine this is the cushion of a couch. That is an option as well. So there are plenty of options here in HLC for us. All right, athletes, we got 20 reps as fast as you can. Ready, set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Once you've done 20, you deserve a break. Stand up, catch your breath. I've set my timer. 90 seconds of a rest. That's what we need. And we're gonna start again with our 1.5 squats. I'm just gonna move a little bit quicker. All right. Nice, Aaron. I'm glad there's a new freeway from 58 to 99. That's great. It needs it. It really does. All right. Nice job. Get some water. I see everyone just looking at me. Get some water. Move around. Be active. Catch your breath. Breathe in through the nose, not your mouth. I see some of you guys Close it. Breathe in through the nose. That's important. When we recover, competition, sleeping, anything, we want to be nasal breathers. We don't want to be mouth breathers. Okay, I want you guys to imagine your mouth is always taped shut unless you're talking. We don't want to be really inhaling through our mouth. When you're running really hard and you're sprinting tough, it is so okay to breathe in through your mouth. But I want you to try to breathe in and out through your nose to the best of your ability. That's why I have a mustache, because when the air goes in my nose, it gets filtered through my mustache. So I only get clean air. It's important. Yeah, you guys don't think about this, but I do. I encourage mustache growth. All right, so yeah.
We don't have a mustache.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some peach fuzz and corners, but it happens. It happens. All right, athletes, that marks our 90 seconds. On this round, I do want to challenge you to try to breathe more through your nose. Don't try to breathe through your mouth. Try to imagine your mouth is taped shut. Don't change anything else you do. Just imagine big inhales, long exhales throughout our exercises. I know if I didn't have to talk, I would be doing it too. All right, we got 10 1.5 squats. Here we go. Come on, Aaron. I know I see you there. You got 10 squats. You're doing it with me. Let's go. Hats on backwards. I mean business. Hands are out. We squat all the way down. I come up halfway, back down. I stand up for 1. All the way down, up just a little bit, all the way back down, stand up. Nice. Good job. All the way up. Good. If you don't want to put your hands out, you want to put them behind your head. This is important because it keeps your chest really proud. So when you can see my logo the whole time, good. These are called prisoner squats. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And that is 10. Nice job. From here, we're on to our 10 push-ups. Again, I will elevate my surface. Okay, if you want to do it on the ground, remember the back of your elbows need to come this way. We don't want to be here. I want to be here. Safer on our shoulders. And you could build big triceps. Ready, set, 10 push-ups. Wrap it out. If doing push-ups with 2 hands is too easy for you, maybe try it with 1 hand. Nice. I see some reps there. Good work, good work. From here, we're into 15 jumping jacks. 15 jumping jacks, ready, set, let's go. 1. Nice, good work. That works too, I love that, the steps. We keep ourselves moving and grooving. Once you've done 15 jumping jacks, we're on the ground. We got 8 single leg glute bridges. These are really important. This gives us what's called hip extension. Being able to extend those hips is really important for sport. So that foot goes up to 90. That locks in our hip flexor. We take this other foot, I put it in the ground. I want you to push through your heel and lift up and really squeeze your peach butt and then drop back down for 1. Squeeze that butt for 2. If holding this leg up is too hard, you can put it down. As long as you squeeze that butt. 3, 4. Once it's up there, give it a poke. Feel that it's turned on. We really want to turn on that butt. If you don't, you're going to feel this in your low back. If you feel it in your low back, you're not using your glutes. And we got to work on that. Once you've done 8, we got to switch sides. Squeeze for 1, for 2, for 3. Make it harder. You move that foot farther away. You get more hamstring. 6, 7, and 8. From here, we're into 20 mountain climbers. Hands in each position. Remember, I bring 1 foot up and I switch sides. That's 1, 2, 3. But we do it fast. Ready, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Once you've done 20, we take a breather. Nice job. I've set my timer, 90 seconds. We're taking that breather. It's important. All right, all right, all right. Remember, don't just look at me, breathe in through the nose, grab your water, take care of yourself. That is important. Just because it's not a lot of volume today doesn't mean we don't need to work hard and recover harder. That's the most important thing. You're only as strong as what you can recover from. So if you overexert yourself and you don't recover efficiently, you're not going to get the strong strength gains we're looking for. All right. I see Nathaniel here. I see good neck flexion from Brett. I see Pablo in a sick t-shirt. Pablo, where'd you get the t-shirt? Looks cool, dude. Yeah, I know where you got it. I got the same one. I still haven't seen Charlize in it. I wonder if she didn't get one. All right. We're making sure we show up to 4. And if you show up to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Jen and I are working on cool things to reward for participation. We got things in the work. So don't think we're not thinking about you, Andreas. Don't think so. We know, and it won't be Baby Yoda. It'll just be like a whole shirt with just like a big mustache that just says, I survived 9 in a row of HLC.
What about the Baby Yoda?
Not everyone likes Baby Yoda. Not everyone does. A lot of people do. And I know Charlize will have a word with you if you don't like Baby Yoda, but not everybody does.
You should get the Special Olympics logo on there.
Yeah, you can put the Special Olympics logo and then you put Star Wars.
Yeah, what if we did instead of like right, the Special Olympics head here, instead of that head there, we put Baby Yoda's head.
Yeah, and then we can make it like the Boba Fett's.
Yeah, we could do a Mandalorian helmet. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities, I know, but that's a day. If you want to reach out to Disney and see if we can get their logo on our shirts, then I'll let you be that person, Andrea. I'll task you with that. All right, athletes, we got one more round. I'm going to move quicker. I'm going to move a little bit faster. If you can keep up, great. If you can't keep up and I'm going too fast, great. You know the 5 exercises. You know what you're doing. You stay at your pace, your lane. That is the most important thing. Once we get done with all 5 exercises, we are on a cool down. So that's a minute of walking around. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm itching for exercise. 10 squats, 1.5, arms out front, hands behind your head. You choose your poison. Ready, let's go. All the way down, up halfway, back down. 1, 2, 3. Notice where I'm pausing. Pause, I pause, and then I stand up. If you're looking for a challenge, those pauses could get longer. We stay more time under tension. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And that's 10. Once you've done 10, we're into our 10 push-ups. I'll join the ground crew today. We'll do 10 on the ground. Here we go. I tuck those hips towards my chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Once you've done your 10 push-ups, we're into 15 jumping jacks. 15 jumping jacks. Once you've done 15 jumping jacks, we're into 8 single leg glute bridges. Feet down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once you've done your 8 there, roll on over. Come on, Aaron. You can't be texting, typing in, exercising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 20 of these. Once you've done 20, you've earned it. You get to walk around for 1 minute. Remember, we're here to exercise, not socialize. So we got 1 minute of walking around, letting our heart rate drop, feeling some good recovery, letting everything kind of chill out. We'll get 2 stretches and it's dinner time. Or wherever you are watching this, it's time for some recovery, some good food, good hydration, taking care of ourselves. All right. Get that walk in. Remember, try different walking patterns. Try to walk twice. If you can walk twice, I want you to film it and send it to me. Right? Walk twice. That's what someone told me today. Coach, can you walk twice? I said, isn't that running? But I don't know. All right. And this was a military guy too. A big one, a really cool one. But yeah. All right, athletes. We've done a minute of walking. I want to do a couple stretches. I know I feel it in some areas from our workout today, so you might as well. So we're going to stretch ourselves. So we're going to stay down in what I call this crab position. So you can't see my hands, and that's an important part of this. So sitting down. Oh, I got to take off my shoes so you can see my feet. All right, sitting down. Here's what happens. You're going to put your toes up, heels down. You're going to push your heels into the ground. I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to turn them towards my heels. Okay, from here, I'm going to push through my heels and I'm going to extend my hips nice and high. And then I'm going to drop back down. Notice how I drop back into my hands. That was an error. I want to drop straight down. So I extend my hips and I drop straight down in between my heels and my hands. We're just going to do 5 of these. Great for the shoulders, good for the hips. 2. You want to make it harder? You lift up a little bit and we do those crab walks backwards, but we're not there yet. Hands down, heels heavy, lift, drive, come back down. Once you've done 5, we're just going to lay down on your back. From here, I'm going to lift up my one leg. I'm going to grab behind it. I'm going to bring my heel towards the ground and I'm going to extend towards the stars. We're going to feel that big stretch on the back of the legs. That's where we want it. If you don't feel that stretch, you're probably here. Just pull it up a little bit. Bring your heel down. Reach towards the stars for 1. I want you just to do 10 of these at your pace, not at my pace. I worked out twice today. I did HLC. I coached for 4 hours. High-end military guys. My body's a little bit rough around the edges. I did CrossFit. I'm too old for that now. Awesome. Once you've done 10 of these, we're just going to switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Hand behind your back. Bring that heel down. Extend towards the stars. 1. The heel is what moves the movement, not the toes. If we point our toes, we don't get any hamstrings. But if you point your heels, you notice the difference. And 10. Awesome. From here, I like to be what I call methodically lazy. It's important. So from here, you're going to stay laying down like you're on vacation. We're going to lift up one leg. You're going to cross it over. You'll touch the other side with your toe. And then you're going to bring it as far over as possible. Touch your heel. So heel, toe. You might feel your back crack. You might feel this in some of your upper back, heel, toe. Once you've done about 4 or 5, you switch to the other side. So again, I lift on my leg, I touch my toe, oh, that's a stretch, and then I touch my heel. You might notice a change in the differences between your hips. This is internal, external rotation. Most of the time, your dominant side, your right side, your left side, whatever your writing hand is, your dominant hand tends to have more mobility, more openness. Research is still looking at that. Why? That's the thing. Awesome. All right. I want to try one tougher exercise with us. one exercise that's going to get you twisted, one exercise that's going to make things a little bit difficult for you. So this is what's called a Bretzel, B-R-E-T-Z-E-L. So you lay on your back. I need more visual. You lay on your back. My right leg is going to come up to 90 degrees. We'll do it this way, 90 degrees. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to push my right leg over. I'm going to keep my left hand on top of my right leg. Okay, right hand pushing down. My left hand is going to grab my left foot. From here, notice how your shoulder's up. If you got in this position, you're going to bring your shoulder down while keeping your hand pushing on your knee. You might get to the ground, you might not. And then we come all the way back up. If your knees are touching each other, you need to spread them apart. Back down. So I'll go through it again for those that got confused. Right knee is up. Left hand touches right knee. Right knee gets pulled to the ground. Right hand grabs left leg. I bring my shoulder to the ground. Nice. If you got this, awesome. This is called a Bretzel. This stretches your upper back. This stretches your hips. You do about 5 a side. We switch to the other side. For those who got confused, left knee is up. Right hand pulls that left knee over. Now my left hand is free. I grab my right foot. I spread the distance. I bring my left shoulder up. I bring that left shoulder to the ground. We come all the way back up for 1. For 2, for 3. Having trouble getting your shoulder to the ground? Try this. Try a really big exhale on your way down. So you probably heard that in your camera. I want you to hear it. Big exhale. Awesome. So that's called a Bretzel. That's more advanced stuff. If you got it pretty nicely and you dialed it in, cool. If we need to work on it, let's work on it. I have so many advanced stretches like that I want to bring to HLC. That's really important. Great ways to get you moving, get you kind of twisted and turned. It's a lot of fun when you get them, but it can be difficult at times. So just let me know and we'll make sure. Yeah. Aaron, I just saw your message. Janet, good response. If your back is hurting, this is a lesson to all athletes. If you're in pain during HLC, you let Janet, you let me know. We will change the exercises so you can do it with us. That is so important, but don't overexert yourself. Get a lot of sleep, drink a lot of water, eat really, really, really healthy. No soda, no In-N-Out, no Burger King, no McDonald's, clean, healthy meals. Give your body the chance to recover. That concludes us for HLC today. We will see you next Tuesday, same time, same place, same 2 posters, same 2 mustaches, same mustache here as well. That's all we got for today. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you smile often. Make sure you say thank you and please.